Look who it is. Who is it? It's. You know. It's Look. Alright. What are we doing today? It's very simple. We are going to play, and this is true, random? No. I want to do a... Do I want to do a Moriko run?
Ohio.
We've been having some rancid Moriko runs lately, but we've also been having, like, rancid runs in general. So it's like, I don't really think that matters. We'll go random. We'll go class in 1980X. And then Old God, I'm feeling a little Katu-Rufu gaming. Right, okay. Okay. Do I have to remember my seconds? I have to remember my second enemy. There really needs to be more lighthouse stuff. Like, an easy one would be add a perception threshold check, maybe a luck threshold check. Those two would be easy. Probably some other good ones, too. Like... what would be some other good ones? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, what seconds you could reliably get, right? Like... They give you second mystery and second enemy, but what other second memory checks could you have? I mean, if you wanted to, if you really wanted to mess with people, you could have it to where sometimes there's one of them that's like the third enemy you fought, or it just randomly changes, so it's like, which is the first enemy you fought, which is the fourth enemy you fought, which is the third enemy you fought. That'd be kind of cool. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. It would be horrible. But, like, I'm just thinking of lighthouse variety. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just spitballing. I'm just chilling. I'm just cooking. You gotta let me cook. So, I mean, I guess everything but charisma. That's pretty important, honestly. Because that means we're taking -9, because charisma's the only sanity that we take. Well, light source as well, but we're probably gonna get a flashlight if we can. Do I want to get the Tainted Violin? I mean, we don't have to buy a weapon. So theoretically speaking, we either want to get a compass or we want to get a Tainted Violin. The thing is, compass lets us get to deft handling faster. And then occult store gives us attack speed in case we don't get it, right? So I'm thinking we go occult store, just for fun. And then we can kind of roll things pretty stock standard besides that. I'll use it once. I don't want to lose them. Third eye is kind of weird. But I think it's fine. We might cast it at some point. We might cast it Mystery 1, honestly. Whoops, that's the wrong button. If I had to be real with you, may I be real for a moment? And that's when I phase through the bitrate on your computer and take a step out with some weird wide-angled perspective shot from your POV. Something out of like, I mean, we all know it because of the Dr. Livesey? The Soviet thing? Like the Soviet dub of Treasure Island or whatever? That's where everybody knows it from, at least in the modern context. And, by the way, I haven't watched the full thing yet, but there's like a compilation of like Soviet Treasure Island. That goes hard. Like, unironically, that goes hard. I found there was a free upload of it for like, I think it was the English version? I didn't even know there was an English version, but like the opening was in English. If I can find the Soviet version with English subtitles, honestly, that would go hard. I would 100% be in on that. I don't even know if I saw Moriko on the TV. I feel like I did. And I'm like, because I am thinking to my brain, okay, it's time to turn off the cover image. It's Look Who It Is. Thaumaturgy teaches we gotta do that early. Residential Recluse sucks. Blood Ramen. Oh, what is this? Rancicity? Okay. So, Witch's Tree, we go here. Mind Wipe can immediately go to hell. Occult Store. I don't want any of these things. There's the Tainted Violin. We can buy a flashlight, potentially. Do I want to cast Third Eye? 3 reason? Listen, make it 6 and permanent, and you've got yourself a deal, sometimes. Good God. Oh my God, can you believe that? That's crazy. Well, let's see. What would be some other good memory checks? What was the second location you investigated? That's a good one. Second spell wouldn't always work because there's a lot of times where you would never get 4 spells. In like most runs, you're not getting 4 spells. So that wouldn't work. What was the second event you got? That could go pretty hard. That could go pretty hard. And then... I mean, we might as well take the 80 million sanity damage for 1 stamina. Yeah, second event and second location investigated, those could be pretty easy. And unfortunately, you couldn't do something like second dice roll because extra math is enabled or is disabled by default, so that wouldn't work. Because I'm trying to keep it thematically consistent. Some sort of do or don't threshold, like pass or fail threshold, no RNG, and then something to do with your second of something. So, you know, mystery and enemy, those are pretty obvious, but like, you couldn't do spell, because you're not getting spells that often. You would only have, like, 1 to 3 things on the list, like, most of the time, I would assume. I don't think you see spells very often, I'll be honest with you. Okay. 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 Alright. I didn't want to do it that way, but here we are. It's look who it is. Also, while we're still in average viewer duration moment, we're gonna do a little bit of shilling. RimWorld later today. There was a Dark Souls yesterday. A plunger _ edited Dark Souls. And I still need to bridge the topic with both of them, because I think Plunger and I talked about it for like a few nanoseconds, and I haven't brought it up with Josephine yet. But the idea of members being able to see like the whole thing without any edits, uncut, no monetization, I honestly think that might be real. Like, I'm okay with that, like, morally. I guess I'm okay with that. And it provides some value because it means that if you're a member, you can just watch, like, an unedited video. You can see all the stuff that Plunger cut out, all the stuff that Josephine cut out. So, I think I might start doing that. And it also might let members watch the videos early. Oh, it might. Oh, hold on. Let me cook here. Because I've already pre-recorded a lot of Lunacid. So there could be, like, a mega episode for members only out now that would go past the... Oh, it would go past the edited... Oh, it would go past edited Lunacid. Oh, delightfully devilish. And so that way, when members are voting for games, that's more of a real thing, you know? Because I record a backlog, and then members get to see, like, the big unedited video, and then... Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm cooking up something a little bit in here, okay? We gotta do Thaumaturgy second. It's so real. Now, we've only fought one enemy so far, so let's see what we've got going on here. It's Gossip Junkie. It's her. It's Look. We cannot afford to use this at all, because do you know what happens if we use this? Then our kick the teacher action gets slower. Real statement by real gamers. I guess just make sure she's dead next turn. And so we probably need to just kind of, it's look who it is our way out of this one, if that makes sense. The person who clicked on this video and was like, I'll just watch this one instead of any of the other ones. And you're like, what the hell is this guy going on about? What the hell? And it's like, so true, bestie, so true. And they're like, what the hell is going on? Can this guy talk normally? And it's like, nope. I should have tried to buy the flashlight, honestly. I think that's a misplay. But if we can get Jar of Blood, I'd be down with that. And then we can sell, I don't know, do we have handcuffs to sell? I mean, we have a sewing kit to sell, but we probably want to keep that for black hair. I mean, we could potentially go to the History Club to try to roll for black hair as well. That's totally a thing that we could do as well. Do I want to try to get stats or a level up? I think we want to get the level up for sure. So I don't really think we're going to take any sanity damage, so I don't want to rest. Like, I don't think we can die here. Well, okay, let me rephrase. We could die here, but I don't think we are. So remember Gossip Junkie. She's going to be important for later, okay? If you don't remember Gossip... Funny Mask? Aw. If you don't remember Gossip Junkie, I'm going to be slightly perturbed with you later. You'll see me after class. In the principal's office. I mean, I guess we can just take it. Like, that's fine. I'm not really worried about, like... Because we could try to do something fancy here, but we don't really need to. Like, just get it done, you know? That's good enough. Alright. Put up the shield. Back when I was playing Fall Guys, I was on my Fall Guys arc. I mean, I'll take ammo stash as, like, just a placeholder, I guess. It is. Look who it is. Listen, I'm not risking anything with this one. I'm not risking anything with this one. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'm not risking it for any proverbial biscuits. Can we block? Oh, you don't say. Alright. We win those. I did indeed win. God, what a mystery. Just like a guaranteed mystery, too. I think that has higher prio than, like, painting. Even. Oh, yeah, we are on Knight Errant, aren't we? So true, bestie. I think we're just gonna ignore Knight Errant and hope for the best. Because we're on timeline B, so it doesn't matter. Well, we're on random timeline, so it doesn't matter, right? So I think we just kind of, you know... Is this sacrificing the toy? I don't know. I mean, we do have the power of buckshot here. We can just use gun. Sure. Sure. I'm still thinking about Gossip Junkie, okay? Mentally, I am still in that mystery. Okay, I don't think we're getting anything good out of here. I don't think we're getting anything good out of there. So just mess them up. Just mess them up. Yeah. Do it like this. Give him a chance. No. Give him a chance. Don't give him a chance. Mess him up. Beat him up. Okay. So, we're in hell right now. We need to get all of them, okay? Every single one. Now, this is not helping. Now, we do have a sewing kit. So do keep this in mind. Now, we do want to try to get cheeky about this, for sure. Making this happen is very important. Oh. Just shrug, you know? Not really much more that I can do than that. Honestly, like, the amount of investigations that we have to do, I don't even know if it's worth it. Because we have to investigate, like, both of these locations, like, 2 to 3 times, right? I don't even know if that's worth it. Like, at all. What are our other mysteries? Recluse, where damage doesn't matter. And then some other scrunkly mystery. I honestly think that Night Errant is still better here. I actually do. I unironically. I think it's, yeah, no, for real. Because think about it, like 6% Doom, or like 5 to 7 investigations. Like, no. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. There's so many bad things that can happen, and we get a full heal? Like, I'm just saying that maybe, that just maybe, sometimes other ideas can work, okay? What if this just works, huh? Huh? Yeah. Okay, can we block and then kill? Power word even. Weak power word even? Okay. Now, this is the part where... Okay. It's where we don't have lethal unless we throw the ritual mask. I think we will. And that was a dumb idea, and you want to know why it was a dumb idea? Because it's a 50% chance to hit, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, it's a 50% chance to hit. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the damage and hope for the best. Yep. Hope that we don't get badly bleeding. And then... we just... power word kill? This is greed. This is greed, but we're doing it. Because I want to save the bullet. And I mean, that's what we were looking for the whole goddamn game. So the problem that we have is that we are staring down the barrel of -9 stamina. Because it was everything but charisma, right? So we need to get one of these things up there. And the problem with strength is that we have to put 2 more points into strength if we do that. But if we take knowledge, we could only put 1 more point into knowledge. And maybe even 0 points into knowledge if we get lucky. So I think we're going to do strength just because it's more beneficial. I like it more as a stat, but, you know. Knowledge would help on the recluse thing. No doubt. Don't get me wrong. Ah, crap. That's a great point, actually. You know what? That's a great point. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the history club. We're gonna get the thingy. The idol thingy. We're gonna go to the history club, and we're gonna get the idol thingy. Okay, it's not working. I give up. We're gonna go get Jar of Blood. We're gonna go get Jar of Blood, and then we're gonna do something funny, okay? We're gonna do something funny. I would really like to get Jar of Blood, please. I don't mean to be rude, but, like, I'd really like to get Jar of Blood. I would really like to get Jar of Blood. Like, it would really help out. Like, I know, but, you know, I'd really like to... Also, I don't mean to be rude here. That we rolled a 5, by the way. We do need to discard 2 items, even if... Uh-oh. Okay, so you're gonna give me something, right? Like, we have to do this no matter what. Even if it's, because, you know, it could have been Timeline A. And if it was Timeline A, then, you know, we would have needed to do something about that. What do I do when it says money? Can we sell the torch? Ah, crap. Okay, give me money. I know. Ah! Money? Money? Too money? Oh, I don't know if we can do that, but we're gonna do it, Chief. We have 2 money now. We're going to the apartments. The apartments are safe. I don't care. What do we do about flashbacks? We die. That's what we do about flashbacks. I mean, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Alright, so unfortunately we get owned here because it's timeline it's the timeline B version of the mystery. Literally nothing can be done about it. There's no knowledge here. We're committing to the bit. I don't really like the bit, but here we are. I think we've lost because you can't shoot a ghost. Many people have tried. I'm also gonna look up if sacrifice. I'm gonna look up the ending A because we're only winning with the ending A. So, recluse. I don't remember what the mystery. Restless rumors of a residential recluse. Ending A. This ending is achieved by defeating roommate without sacrificing the toy. Okay. We need the toy, I think, but don't sacrifice it. That's fine. We waste these. We waste these days. Luck? Ah, crap. It's look who it is. It's look who it is. Also, it's so funny. So Plunger, you know, he do be editing for me now, right? And he told me that, like, I am so soft-spoken with my swear words that he has no idea when I'm swearing. Like, he genuinely has no idea when I'm swearing. And it's so funny. Because he'll be like... He'll be telling me that, like, I don't know if you sweared at all. It's basically impossible for me to tell. And I run the video through a whatchamacallit, and it spits out, it's the stuffed toy. It's look who it is. Do we have, like... I guess we could get rid of, flashbacks for free, I guess, but we need the toy, right? So... I guess we'll do that. For a reason, by the way? Oh, God. Which one of these makes sense to lose? Because this is gain 1, lose 1, right? Or like lose 2, gain 1. They need a battery change, probably. Listen, we're WoWWikiing it. I'm sorry. We're booting up the WoWWiki. It's killing time. I must be delirious is the one that gains you sanity. Saying that you need to change the batteries on the device loses you sanity. Okay, understood. We need those. We need sanity. Waste another day. It's look who it is. I mean... I'm gonna do it like this. And then we're going to approach the wall. And we're going to prepare for combat. This is unwinnable. It literally unwinnable. Unwinnable. Cannot be won. Literally cannot be won. You cannot win this. Unwinnable combat. We're taking -3 sanity, by the way. This does not affect... Yeah, the Tainted Violin does not affect spiritual actions. So we yeet it, we throw it. It did 1 damage. We do 4. I don't think we have enough, you know? I just don't think we have enough. Like, you cannot shoot a ghost, unfortunately, no matter how hard I try. Use 1 curse removal. So true, bestie. So, the only thing that we could maybe do... And we can't do that because we threw the thing... is brace, and then... Oh, crap, that would have been it, right? That would have been it, right? So we can offer... Hold on. We can offer... Go up to 6. We go to 2. That doesn't really do anything for me. So, I mean, we can do 16 damage, but the old shotgun's not gonna do that much on throw. That's not gonna work either. Hail Mary the combination, but that just gets you killed. You wouldn't mind giving me another item to throw at you, would you? Uh-oh. Yeah, having 8 knowledge would go kind of hard, but to be fair to me, even if we went that route, we'd still be at 7 because we never saw folklore studies. Yeah, I think it is. So, here's the thing. We can either do 8 damage. Although I wonder... So this is 2, right? We take 2 sanity. But we can't do both at the same time. So this would set us down to 3. And then we could go up to 4, but that doesn't do any... If we were at 6, that would do something for us. But that's not... That doesn't help at all. So we would have to... It would have to be offering and then block, right? But I don't think we can do that. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. Probably because I did the thing, you know? Now, the thing is, if we threw our weapon, these would go down to sever kicks, which would be 2, but they would be faster. So, theoretically speaking, we could do something with that. Like, that might be possible to do, like, 2 damage, heal over the threshold. Because we would go down to 3, and then we would go down... Okay, so we would go down to 3, we would throw the old shotgun, and then kick. So we would take the roommate down to 19. We would kick, which is gonna do 2. So that's 17. And then we throw the old shotgun, probably like 15. Okay? No, more realistically 14. Like 14 or 13. And we're at 1. And then we do 6 damage with the kick sever. Like that doesn't get you there either. So that's a dead end. We don't have any allies to go. I think it's over. I think it's Soj over. Now, hear me out here, okay? We use the stuffed toy. We get rid of flashbacks. And how's our dodge looking? No! You piece! No, you piece. But here's the thing, though. The sever kick is faster, right? So... That's the line. That's the line that you take. You brace. And then you sever. Okay. Trust me, this is how it goes. Well, actually, we would just do this again, right? Because it's... No. Because... Well, what would 4 do to us, right? So I guess we're just committing to the bit here for no reason, right? Now, this is doing 8. That's not good enough. So... we throw the old shotgun. Get sever kick. And then dodge. If only we had 1 more stamina we could cook, you know? Now, what does Sever Kick do? So we can do 6 damage, so... it's, yeah. It's not looking too great, Moriko bros. Well, you know... We're almost... I mean, we gotta do it, what, 2 more times? You've gotta dodge? No, that's brace. And then... Sever Kick. And then, I don't know... Regain 1 reason for fun. Like, dodge, kick, and then meditate, Moriko. That's, no. You're taking you're taking, like, 80 million damage at the end of this. You gotta dodge and you gotta Sever Kick. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're really gonna do me like this? Wait, no way. Wait, no way. Wait, no way. That's insane. We're gonna die. Like, I hope you know we're dead. It's done. It's Joe over. We're taking -9, -3 or 2. I don't remember. It's the light source, right? So that's still 3. I think that's 3. But we're taking -9, right? So you have to run it like that. Please, do we have a boss fight? We do, do we? It would be winnable if we didn't have a boss fight, you know? We don't have, like, a weapon in our back pocket somehow, right? That I just completely forgot about? No. No, not at all. Oh, Moriko, you have no idea how close you were to greatness. So, -3, -6, boss fight, gossip lady, -9. Wait a minute. We're not even taking the -3. I have a really dumb idea. So we're taking -9, right? But we're not actually taking any sanity damage. So I have a very dumb idea. I don't think it will work. I don't think it will work. I don't even know if this is possible, because I think it'll take too long. But, like, we could go up to 88 right now, or we could do... Yeah, no, I think this is how you have to do it. Set yourself down to 3 reason to heal your stamina by 1. I think that's how you have to do it, right? Because if you rest here again, you don't get desperation. So you have to do it like that. Oh, jeez. You know, it would have been nice if we could have just gotten 1 stat to 8, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think this is looking too good, Moriko bros. I guess we would have gotten desperation anyways. Regain 1 stamina, please. Missing is bad. You know, I will say this. In the context of what we have going on right now, missing is pretty bad. I mean, what is the most damage that we can do? 8. We can do 8 damage. We can do 8 damage, guaranteed. It's not even guaranteed, is it? No, it is guaranteed. So we can do 8 damage guaranteed. But the thing is, we can take 1 more hit, right? Like, going up to 96 is fine. So, you look at it, and you're like, oh no, he's doing it again. And you're like, oh, hell yeah. But, hear me out here. We've got 2 things after this, right? Because we've done, this is the 3rd thing, right? We got 2 more investigations. So if we brace, we can set this to 64. And if we get hit at 64 for full, that's fine. Oh, God. So how do we want to do it, right? Because we could do, like, this. And we could do this. 3 times. Actually, we could do it 4 times. Yeah, we could do it 4 times. This right here, right now. So, we could do 8 damage. But then we would have to dodge until the boss is within lethal range, you know? And so, alternatively, we could dodge and then kick once, right? Okay, no, we absolutely know what we need to do. This is our turn for 4 turns. And actually, I probably should have started doing that at the beginning. I can't load the combat action. You gotta be kidding me. So we can taking a hit here, lethal, you know? Like, we're in lethal range right now, right? But we can go up to 96. Like, 96 is fine. Can we go up to 97? No, we cannot go up to 97. So now, we have to dodge. And then this is our life now. There's no counterplay to this. It's just, can Moriko run the gauntlet? And the answer to that was Moriko cannot run the gauntlet. But how about the rest of the gauntlet? You think she can do that? You think she can at least see this dickhead dead? If we had 1 weapon, the outcome of this changes forever because we would get bonus. And that's sad. Oh my god, no way, Moriko. Please don't tell me you're gonna run the rest of the gauntlet. You were just like, okay, it can't happen. And also, just for, like, comparison's sake, we can't scavenge an improvised weapon. We would have to... We can't even dodge an improvised weapon. So I was thinking about that, but you can't go that route. Moriko, there's no way, right? There's no way. Okay. She did not hit the gritty. And then don't tell me this does more than 4 damage for some reason. You're not gonna give me minus doom from this, are you? No, you're not. It is look who it is. She's going. She's going, chat. She do be rolling, though. And it's look who it is. That was a run that existed, that I was subject to, and that you were privy to. You were watching it, you were looking at it, and yeah, it is, that was a run. That was a, that was, can Moriko dodge these? Oh my god. Where did it all go wrong? Doing the roommate mystery last, really? You gotta do that early, when the roommate has low health. Oh my god. You also have to level knowledge. I think leveling knowledge is a must-have, or like School of Scissors Timeline B or something. Knight Errant, I didn't even care about Knight Errant. Well, you know, actually another way that we don't lose that is if we don't get Knight Errant, because that was, you know, 18% Doom, and 6% of that was at least unavoidable, from what I was counting. But a lot of the time, like, with Knight Errant, the problem with it is, like, and it's not the problem, it's the challenge of Knight Errant, is that playing into the ending A is often, like, worse than just taking the Doom penalty. So it's just, like, a Doom penalty for, like, the Doom penalty is the optimal outcome, you know? Because going through the ending A would give you more Doom than, you know, the actual Knight Errant. So it's just like an added Doom penalty at the end of every mystery. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.